All right. Hey everybody, AC here, and welcome back to another episode of Danny Phantom Vlogs Revisit. And I am going to just let the timer continue for a few more seconds just to see if it's going to restart or if I'm good. Because my computer can't seem to make up its mind as to what it wants to do. Okay. We are past the 40-second mark. Okay. Does that mean we're good? I want to say that means we're good. 50 seconds. Nothing? Not going to restart? Okay. All right. Well, welcome back. This time we're talking about the episode The Fenton Menace. And uh, this one is weird. Honestly, I'm not sure how much I like this one. Captain Youngblood is back, and the gimmick with Youngblood is that only kids can see him. uh, and uh, and yet, uh, Sam and Tucker don't seem to see him. Sam and Tucker don't seem to see him. And Jazz thinks that she's an adult, and so she can't see him. And so she thinks that she and Sam and Tucker and Jack and Maddie, they all think that Danny is going crazy. And he's being absolutely paranoid. And he's being super terrified. But it's like, he's beaten Youngblood before. That's the big twist, is that it's Youngblood. Youngblood is haunting him, and he's trying to make Danny look like he's crazy. That's the big plan, is to make Danny seem like he's crazy to his friends and family. How come Sam and Tucker can't see him? They're kids. They know they're kids. They understand that they're kids. You'd think they'd be able to see him. Not to mention, they've seen him before. They've seen him before during pirate radio. They know what Youngblood looks like. And Danny's already beaten him before. Why is he scared of him? Why is he scared of him here when he's already beaten Youngblood before? And yeah, it's really weird. On the one hand, I like seeing Youngblood again. I thought Youngblood was a pretty interesting villain in pirate radio. But I just, something about the way the way things happen in this episode does not sit right with me. It leaves too many unanswered questions, and it doesn't feel consistent with everything that we know about the series and the characters so far. I feel like something like this would have made more sense if it had came before pirate radio. If this was Danny's introduction to Youngblood, and Sam and Tucker weren't even in the episode at all, then I feel like this would be a lot better. But the fact that he's already beaten Youngblood once before, and Sam and Tucker are in the episode, and yet they still don't see him despite the fact that they could see him before, that makes no sense to me. It's not consistent with what we know of the series and the characters prior to this. And it just kind of throws all of that out the window. So I personally don't think this is a very good one. That said, I do like Youngblood as a threat. I think that Youngblood is an interesting threat. So and I also like how in pirate radio he was like a pirate captain, whereas in this he's more of a cowboy. So I like that. I like how it seems like Youngblood is kind of whatever he wants to be. because to him it's just a kid playing pretend. It's a kid playing pretend. He's pretending he's a pirate, and now he's pretending he's a cowboy. Like, it's him taking on all these different personas, and playing pretend. And I don't know. I find that interesting. But unfortunately, the episode itself is not that good. Youngblood does help it a bit, but not by much. So I would say a D. I would say this is a D. It's not good enough to be a C minus, but it's not bad enough to be an F. It's a D. And I said that there would be no D pluses or D minuses. It's just there's A plus A minus, B plus B, B minus, C plus C, C minus D, and F. That's it. And this is a D. So, anyway, that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everybody.